$1,400 for the following year, their student government, only to have the school closed.
Yep.
I was like, where'd that money go?
Who knows? One of the debts, like we had like
Yeah.
500 left in our account after we did our senior skip day. And so like
Yeah.
originally we wanted to go back and do something with it once we heard the school was shutting down. And like the class after us wanted to do something as well, but I heard it was just impossible to find that money. Like it was just gone.
Yeah, makes sense.
I gotta love small school though.
I kind of
Fundraise
hope
for all of our events.
Yeah. I kind of hope that the money went to some of the teachers that like weren't even warned that they'd be losing their jobs.
Oh, it didn't.
Oh, I felt so bad for that.
Yeah. They literally found out, I think, in June, like right as the school ended. It was like a few weeks after. It might have even been July, actually, when the school was announced it was closing. And so they had like 2 months to try and find new work or something like that. It was crazy. School did not shut down properly, that's for sure.
It's crazy.
I hope they're all doing okay now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to reach out to them.
I know Pastor went to another public high school around the Gresham area.
Oh,
also, I think he was like the minister, I think it was the minister at Eric's wedding as well.
Oh, wow.
I didn't get to go to the wedding, but yeah, Eric told me he was going to be the minister. I think their families are pretty close, so that's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I know most of them did find jobs. Like I know like Pet Key, like Tarbell. Who else do we even? Most of them, and I knew a lot of like the earlier education ones too. Like they found jobs at like either BC or like Columbia or something like that. So most of them, I think, are doing all right. But
yeah, I've been meaning to reach out because just thinking back, like man, those guys, especially Pastor Ryan and then Mr. Tarbell and Mr. Pecky, like those guys are just so formative. Like I still like read some of the books that that Pastor O'Brien gave us, like to this day, and I still remember some of the lessons. I remember Mr. Tarbell, how I was learning guitar, and he was like, "Oh, this is how you play Sweet Home Alabama. Okay, now play it in front of everyone in my science class." But like, just like those guys really taught me a lot, especially about like being okay in front of people.
Can I tell you my favorite key moment?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you two. One of them I wasn't in the room for, but I had to leave early one time. Oh, dude, where'd Tim go?
Oh, is he gone?
I'll be right back. Somebody is calling me.
Okay. One of them though, I wasn't in the room for, but I had to leave early because of some medical stuff, and Mr. apparently just like flipped out. Because I had to like sneak out the back and go to the office, like to tell them that I had to go. Because that's like kind of what I do. Like if I was having this medical problem, and I just kind of slipped out, and apparently he just got like pissed when he found out I was gone, and his face, like people told me his face got all red, and he was like shit talking me and stuff. So that was just kind of funny to hear. And then another time was also when he got angry, I think freshman year. I don't remember why he got angry, but I just remember he was super angry. And he was having somebody stretch a slinky with him. And he was like pissed off, red again. And one of the girls was holding one end of this slinky. It was like a big slinky, probably like that width. And he stretches it out all the way, and he's just like starting to yell, and the girl gets like scared that he's yelling, and she drops it, and it like flings up and just hits him in the junk, and he's like,
no.
Yeah, it was great. It was a great source of entertainment from the class. He was a really nice guy, though. I think he was probably my favorite teacher there.
He was really nice. Yeah, he like taught like me guitar. He taught Ian bass. He taught Braxton xylophone.
Do you remember the Glockenspiel, man?
Yeah.
That was so great.
You talking about the Glockenspiel?
Yeah, remember like I remember like Daniel and Ian are over here like learning real instruments.
Oh, we're
And
talking about
Tim's
Music
like,
Club?
Oh, hey,
yeah.
Johnny's here.
Yeah.
And Tim just like
what the heck?
Tim gets on the drums. So Tim's just like doing random stuff. And then I'm just on this thing called the Glockenspiel, which is like this majestic sounding kind of like a xylophone standing straight up. It's really weird.
It's a vertical xylophone, yeah.
And I'd have him give me
What's up, Johnny?
Hey, what up?
Hey, Johnny.
Enable your face cam there, Johnny.
No, go away. Okay. Wait, where did you?
Wasn't Johnny just a singer in that class?
Yeah, Johnny sang.
Yes.
Well, he tried to play drums every once in a while. How you doing, Johnny? This is the man, the myth, the legend, the one we've spoken of many times.
Johnny's
Johnny
probably our funniest friend.
D, the lady killer.
Okay, let's explain Johnny's nickname so that it's not offensive.
I
Johnny.
think it's pretty straightforward.
How did you get your nickname?
I don't think that's offensive.
Where did you get your nickname? How did you get it?
So it's starting from this story that I thought about it, and it's actually happened to me once in a while. So what happened
It's
is
not going to be the real story. You already know he's going to lie.
What you mean by that?
Johnny always tells truthful stories. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's my man right there.
How did it actually happen, Johnny? Please tell us.
So about 2 weeks ago.
Not that story. Wrong story.
Wait, no. You've had this name for like 5 years.
Approximately like 4 years or so.
No. Nope, definitely been about 7 years now. But
wait a minute.
How did you get the nickname, Johnny? We're still waiting.
Actually.
We're waiting patiently.
Oh. So it's beginning with the first time I came to our school, high school, and I met Mr. Rush, our principal.
That was 2013. That's what it should. 2013 to 2014. Yeah, junior year.
Junior. Okay, let's just get that straight. Johnny.
Oh, yeah. Because you haven't been here since freshman year, like you like to claim.
Yeah. No, I've been here since sophomore, just to be clarified.
No.
Because I saw a certain someone crying on the stage.
Didn't happen. Anyway, Johnny got here in the year 2013 to 2014.
No, 20. Okay, whatever.
Yep. And I remember him being introduced as Johnny. But when he was introduced, he said, no, Johnny D. It's Johnny D. Why Johnny
With
D?
the big D.
Why is that why you liked the D?
Okay. Depp, right?
Put on the end of your name there? You just were a big fan of Johnny Depp, right?
I used to watch Pirate of the Caribbean.
Right.
And I really like the guy. And I think that he's really funny. But in a way, I don't know, dude.
And so you got to choose an English name. And so you were like, oh, Johnny D. That's super cool. Like, that's going to get me so much credit school. That's what I'm going to do.
Well, at first I thought it would be funny. But on the second thought, I thought it would get me a lot of, lady
friends.
And
yes.
that I could... Yeah. Friendship is
very important.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so I remember you getting the Johnny D part, but what I don't remember is, and what I'm not sure that I really know, why the Lady Killer? Why did you go for that surname, that title?
I don't think it was him, right?
I remember what made it official, but did you try and start that as your name, or was it bestowed upon you by a certain basketball coach?
No, I think that because at some certain point, I claim myself, and I think I claim it to Daniel that I can teach him how to flirt with women.
Oh, that's right.
And I claim myself to be the lady killer.
A lady killer, yeah.
But
I do remember that now.
I use the D as the D.
Yeah.
As
so
like D.
Yeah,
It's
like a D,
Shorten D.
as like sexual innuendo.
That's not a short D. It's a big D. If you you don't if you don't get what
It's
I'm
very
trying to
funny.
get, you know.
And so the official title